Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Hyrule Inquiry. I'm going to be trying to get these videos out every other week where I'm here to answer your Zelda questions. Alright, let's get started. This question is from Raphael Gan. Some of you guys might know him as RJ Gan. He's been in some of my videos. He's actually kind of a new Zelda fan. So he asked, why does Link always wear green? It's funny because in the new Zelda Breath of the Wild, he doesn't have his classic green tunic. But to answer that question, the creator of Zelda was inspired by, exploring his own hometown, things like that, and he was a big fan of Peter Pan, and it has been said that he, took inspiration from Peter Pan and Peter Pan's outfit and the little fairy and things like that. So, yeah, that's why Link always wears green. But I guess it became just like a little trademark of, Link's tunic of courage, because he always has the Triforce of Courage. And in a lot of these Zelda games, when Link becomes of age or earns the Triforce of Courage, somehow he gets the green tunic later on in the game. Like Wind Waker, it was customary to give your son or the boy in the family a green tunic, in honor of the hero previous. And same with Twilight Princess. He earns the tunic later on in the game. So, yeah, there's that response. I'm sure there's actually videos and stuff of people who explained it much better than me and did a whole video about why Link wears green. But, that's the best I've got for you today. Alright. This question is from Skyloft Guy. You said, nice first episode, can't wait for the next episode. Yay, here it is. Also, here's for the second episode. If Breath of the Wild is going to be this huge world with over 100 side quests, do you think this Zelda game will probably never be 100% worthy? Thanks for reading, and here's this to the second episode. I think I had a hard time understanding your question with what you meant by worthy, like is it worth playing, or 100% worthy, like will you be able to complete the game? And you clarified for me saying that if it's 100% complete, if you're able to complete it 100%, and you brought up people like Zelda Master and other Zelda completionists. Now, the first thing that came to my mind was a game like Witcher 3, and the amount of side quests in that game. And to be honest, I've watched my stepdad play that game for hours and hours and days and days and days, and there's just so much that he can still do. And I actually don't even know if he completed the game fully, plus the DLC that they added, so I really don't even know if he finished it. I'm nowhere near finishing it. But another thing that came to my mind was all the multiple endings, and I remember reading somewhere that this Zelda game is going to have multiple endings depending on the route you take or certain decisions you might make, I guess. And, if you get one ending, is that considered 100% complete if you didn't get the other ending? I mean, because it can go one way or another. But, I mean, if you finish it all the way to that one and you get all the side quests done, I would consider it 100% complete. I mean, you can play it again and try to get the other ending and complete that 100%. But, I think it's doable to finish all the side quests. It might be a pain in the butt for some people because there's probably so much to do, but I don't think it's impossible. Yeah, I thought I had something else to say about it, but I think that's all I have. Yeah, I think it's doable. I think you can finish it 100%. I'm sure Zelda Master will have fun, trying to finish it 100%. Good luck to him, good luck to you, good luck to everyone who wants to finish this game 100%. I'm gonna say goodbye now, and you won't see me for another 10 years because I'm gonna be stuck in my room trying to finish that game. Just kidding, I'll still upload. But I have had friends that were like, this game is going to be insane, I'm going to say goodbye to you now. I have friends that are like, we're never going to see you again once the game comes out. So it is going to be time consuming, but I think it's doable. This one is from Just Julio. What will your perfect Zelda game consist of? You can use examples of previous games from the franchise or outside the Nintendo universe. Step by step, what will make the perfect Zelda experience in your mind? Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna admit this Breath of the Wild game is coming pretty close to what I want a perfect Zelda game to be, because it has so many new elements from other games that I like. I mean, I'll admit I've never played Skyrim, but he's taken, views and experiences from Skyrim into this Breath of the Wild. And other games that I've played are very reminiscent of Skyrim, according to my viewers when I'm streaming on Twitch. So I like games like Witcher 3, Dragon Age Inquisition, which I've mentioned in previous videos that I've been playing those. Although I've taken a break from those, I have been playing them. They are one of my top games. I like games like that, RPG, fantasy element style games. Fantasy is in medieval times type of fantasy with fantasy characters. I keep using the word fantasy, I can't think of another word. But, that's the type of fantasy I like, because I know there are some people who really like fantasy but like science fiction elements. I'm not a huge science fiction fan. I like some science fiction, but it's not as much as I like medieval times, kings and queens and kingdoms and castles and blah, 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 blah. And although this one has this Breath of the Wild has a little more technological advances in the game, it still feels like a medieval setting. I mean, because the castle is in ruins, we still see a castle in general. There's fields, you're riding a horse, there's swords, things like that. And aside from it being, close to it is an open world game, and I'm so excited for that. It also has some nice elements from previous Zelda games. It's still Link, it's still Zelda, it's still Hylians with the pointy ears. It's still the same characters that I love, the Zoras, the Gorons, everything. But I like it. I really, really like it. This might be the perfect Zelda game to me, to be honest. And I hope that's not too much of a cliche answer for you, but it does have a lot of elements that I'm into, that I'm looking for, and a lot of elements that still make it Zelda at heart. Although, some people are unhappy with so many changes and some people are really excited for so many changes, it still feels like Zelda to me, period. I don't know how to explain it. It's Zelda. It is Zelda. Regardless of however many changes they make, it's still Zelda at heart. So this is pretty close to a perfect Zelda game to me. But hey, you guys, what's your perfect Zelda game? Comment down below. So this question comes from Trevor Newell. I hope I said your name right. I apologize dearly if I just butchered your name. Well, anyways, you asked, if you had a chance to become Ozora, would you take it? Great videos, by the way. Okay, well, thank you for the compliment. About the Zoras, would I take the chance to be a Zora? Yes and no. Yes, because I love the Zoras and I think it'd be really cool to experience being one and being around them. But I think I would, the reason I say no is because I don't know if I would want to stay a Zora forever. So if this chance was just momentary, then yes. If this chance was forever, probably not. Kind of like maybe Majora's Mask, when Link can turn into a Zora, I would want to do that. I would take that chance, heck yeah, why not? Get to swim with the Zoras. No. I used to be on swim team, and I love going to the beach, and I love going to the pool, and I love doing anything that has to do with water. So yeah, why not? If I could have fins and swim faster, yes, I would love to be a Zora. It's like a mermaid without all the stereotypical seashell mermaid beauties. Because I think the Zoras are still gorgeous and amazingly cool and beautiful and awesome. But yeah, only if it was for a small time, not forever. Yeah, that's my response. Thanks for your question. Alright guys, thanks for joining me in this week's episode of the Hyrule Inquiry. That was, excuse me, sorry. But anyways, thanks for submitting your questions. I always have fun answering them. Please comment down below your next questions and I'll answer them again. I can't wait. I'm excited. You know, yeah, comment them. Comment everything you want to know. If it has to do with my favorite Zelda game, there's a chance I might have someone else answer that because I've answered that question so many times and I have previous videos based on my favorite Zelda game, how I got into the Zelda series, things like that. So I'm a little less inclined to answer those questions because I'd rather answer questions that I haven't answered before for you guys. So don't you know, feel bad or feel like I'm not paying attention to you, because I am. I do notice that I get that question a lot. So, you know, if you want, I can post the link in the description to the video of how I got into the Zelda series. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.